So maybe you're deciding between Thinkific and Teachable which one is the best platform for your online course. And in this video, I'm going to share all the important things you need to know. First thing I'm going to start with are pricing plans. Then I'm going to talk about the features, what are the differences, and then I'm going to do the mirroring, right? So I'll show you how we can create a course on Teachable and how we can create a course also on Thinkific. Same thing, how we can, create a site for both of these platforms. And before I'm going to start with a comparison of pricing plans, if you want to learn how you can grow your own YouTube channel to sell more courses, to grow your own community, or even promote your membership, you're going to find a link down below in the description, which is like completely free group in which I'm helping you to grow your own YouTube channel. And you're going to find also free courses there about how to manage YouTube channel and what I think is the best way how we can grow on YouTube, because I've been full-time YouTuber for like 6-7 years right now. So now let me talk to you about the pricing plans. You're going to have the free on both. Now Thinkific free plan is much better comparing to Teachable. Here's why. So the first thing, with the Thinkific, you have only 0% transaction fees. With Teachable, you're going to have $1 plus 10% transaction fees. Also, you can have only 10 students for the Teachable. Here with Thinkific, you're going to have, look at this, unlimited students. So that's like a really good thing. Now, when I go further, you can have the basic account, which is like 48 is like $50 a month. Here it's going to be the basic account $59 a month. But with the Teachable pricing plans, you have also 5% transaction fee. And this is important things to know. It's like, okay, 5% transaction fee is pretty. So addition to that, you're going to have Stripe fees. That's like pretty expensive. Here again, with Thinkific, you have 0 transaction fees. And then you're going to have the start. And I'm going to compare features soon. With the start, which is $97 a month, which you can like start with on Thinkific. Here it's going to be the Pro, $159, which yes, you can have the 0% transaction fee, 50 published products. Okay, here it also. And when I go further, many things you're gonna have already for the start. Yes, you're not going to have like a randomized quiz, a question bank, or even bundle with courses. That's something that you're gonna have in start. And remove Thinkific branding, that's something you're gonna have on Grow, which is going to be similar comparing to the Pro version, a little bit expensive. But still, in my opinion, like, okay, the Pro version can be similar to the Start and Grow, but now comes the, the features, what kind of they are offering, and to which you're gonna feel more comfortable. And I encourage you to listen to your own intuition. Don't trust me what I'm going to share right now. If you feel that Teachable is going to be right for you, use Teachable. If you feel that Thinkific is going to be right for you, use Thinkific. Like, because when you're not going to feel great on the platform, you're going to be like, okay, why did I choose it? Why did I pay for it? But when you feel that, oh, I really like Thinkific, use Thinkific. Use that, like, the voice inside that is telling you what to do. It's always right, many times. There's like the same thing when you go on a date. And it's like, it's amazing person, best person on the planet, but there's something off about him. And you can't put it to words, but it's like, yeah, he's amazing, but there is something like I can't really put in words. And many times the small thing becomes the biggest problem later in a relationship, because that's like where the intuition is telling you, don't do that. So I'm always listening regards people all the time. When I feel that I shouldn't work with it, I don't work with the person and it works best for me. Same with the platforms and everything. And now let's start comparing the features. So what are the differences between the Thinkific and Teachable? So the first thing is that Thinkific has option to have communities and memberships. That's something you don't have with Teachable. So when I come here to communities, and I'm going to show you how it looks like, I will click on my community right here. People can post here and things like that, have like spaces, events. That's something that you don't have with Teachable. Another thing that Teachable has comparing to Thinkific, with Teachable, you could have options to have digital downloads, like a category, and also couching. So these are also the differences that Teachable has comparing to Thinkific. Now and then with Teachable, you have option to have your own emails and send them. But again, it's really limited on Teachable. So on both platforms, I recommend using like ConvertKit or like a third-party tool that is going to allow you to use it. Only because like with Teachable, you don't have any templates. Here you can have like only users, course, and all users, like who do you want to send it to, but that's it. You don't have any deeper segmentation. So even the email is lacking on Teachable. So the third party is going to be needed, in my opinion. Now, when I go further, on both you can create courses. Here, Thinkific is winning comparing to Teachable. I will explain why. So when I come here to my admin dashboard, I'm going to show you what are the differences. So when I come here and I have a courses on both platforms, they are simple to use, highly effective, and for beginners, they are great. That's my takeaway. Now, when I come here and I'm going to click on a course, on Teachable, I'm going to click on a course. On both, you're going to have like a sections. On Thinkific, it's called chapter. Here, it's going to call section. But one thing Teachable has that Thinkific doesn't have is that when you want to, let's say, create a lesson, you can add a multiple content under each other. So if you want to have like audio there, then you're going to have like banner image or even 2 videos and have a quiz, you can do it. So that's one advantage a Teachable has over Thinkific. On the other hand, with Thinkific, you're gonna have more things that you can add to your course. So here you're gonna have like the live, the presentation, the survey, the exam, the assignment. These things Teachable doesn't have. Also, with Teachable and Thinkific on both of these platforms, you'll have options to add certificates. You can have drip content, and you can even add like a discussion under each lesson. So that's a great. Then when I'm going to click preview, I can click all course lessons. And this is how it looks here. And what I can do, I then can click here to discussion. And same thing with Teachable, I'm going to preview it. On both, by the way, you can like upload videos or aim them from YouTube or Vimeo. And here is going to be discussion. So they are similar in course creation, how you can add lessons and everything. But Thinkific got more options what you can add here, like assignment, survey, exam, live presentation. So that's like important thing to know. So that was like regards the courses. On both, as I mentioned, drip option and certificates. And then you can edit the sales pages. So now let's go further for the sites. So when I come here, under you're gonna find the pages on a Teachable. And let me show you how you can edit both of these platforms. So here, let's say I'm going to edit the homepage. And let's say I'm going to go to homepage here on Thinkific. And I'm going to click design your site, site pages. And here I'm going to design it. Also homepage. So when you're going to come here, you see that what you can do is to click plus here and you're going to find all these sections in Thinkific. On Teachable, you're going to have add new block and you're going to have these sections. So you're going to have much more sections in Thinkific comparing to Teachable, and even the design of sections and everything, it feels better for me. Now they're both intuitive, both simple to use, but if you want to put it on another level, you will have to upgrade it to like ClickFunnels or SumCard or FryCard or some platform that is going to allow you to have like better landing page. Yes, you can create a great looking landing page, but if you really want to convert, I don't think if it's going to be sufficient to have site just on Thinkific or Teachable. It's going to be working definitely, but is it going to be sufficient in the long run if you really want to get a lot of numbers? I don't know. And by the way, this is my cat. She just wants to right now to hug her and play around with her. Now, when I go even further, I want to show you around something, is that here you can have also the pages. Let me show you. So I can click here and add product pages, product, and I can see how the checkout looks like. I can check out how the sales page looks like, and I can edit the sales page right here. So you're going to have the example curriculum and also choose a pricing point. Same thing here. I can add a checkout content, but it's really limited on how we can customize the checkout. You can also do the one-page checkout, and you can have like the bullet points here, and then also course guarantee. That's something I didn't find that you can do on Thinkific, but also on Thinkific you can do the upsells. So I'm going to show you how we can edit a product page also. So I come here and I'm going to add, let's say, YouTube growth course, and I can edit a page. So this is how the page looks like. I can click plus here, and let's say I want to add a banner. Now I can click plus here and I can add a checklist. And I can come here and I can add a countdown timer. So as you can see, that's all what you can add. So Even here, you can edit it on both. You can edit now. It really depends which one you like more. I personally prefer Thinkific, but that's my opinion. So I'm going to click save. Okay, and that's how I have it. Now, on both, you can have analytics, but you need to have like a higher plan on Thinkific to have a deeper understanding of student engagement and all of that, and you need to upgrade a plan for that. Now, on the Teachable, you can have this access for the lower plans, and you don't have to like upgrade it. On both options, you can have options to have affiliates, so that's pretty good. And that's what I like. And with Teachable, about the gateways, I think Teachable got more gateways comparing to Thinkific. With Teachable, you can have options to have also like the what if you're from the Europe, and then you can change the currencies to different currencies. I think you're gonna have with Teachable, with Thinkific only one currency or maybe two. And that's pretty much it. So what is my summarization of both of these platforms? They are both really amazing if you want to create a course. Like, they're just great. But with Thinkific, you get more focused on students. You can have communities there. That's something I like. Also, with the option to have certificates, that's something that you can have with Teachable. It works really good. With Teachable, on the other hand, you can have one-on-one coaching. But that's something you can do with Calendly if you want to do it like with Thinkific, right? Then you're going to have the digital downloads that you can have with Teachable that you don't have on Thinkific, but you can find a workaway around it. With designing the site, with designing on site, the Teachable is limited. Same with the Thinkific, like the style is similar, you're just like dropping the content. But with Thinkific, I like the design more. I like the structure and everything. So that's just like my opinion on it. So for me, both are great. Test them out. You can have links down below in the description to test it out, which one you like more. And let me down below in the comments which one you prefer. I'll be really curious. So thank you very much guys for watching, and have a great day, and goodbye.